Hi guys. We're into the last presentation of the day, and for this one we're looking at partnerships and sponsorships and the key elements that make up a successful sponsor club relationship, which is, in my opinion, generally made up of a combination of excellent sponsorship management and then some innovative sponsor activation. I'm going to run through very quickly some activation examples that we've worked on with clubs over the last few months. And then I'm going to hand over to Mike Banville at SSB, who will give us an overview of their sponsorship central product. So over the last few months, we've been working closely with clients to help them maximize the data that they hold and make it more attractive to sponsors where possible. And the example we've got on screen at the moment is one of data matching, which essentially identifies the customer overlap between the Eredivisie clubs and Fox Sports being the host broadcast partner. Matching on a combination of variables, so email, postcode, and address. This has then enabled three distinct segments to be defined. So we've got the club and Fox Sports active customers, club and lapsed Fox Sports customers, and then the club and those who have not transacted with Fox Sports. So you can see the example here is Pek Zwolle, where we were able to match 26,000 fans in total, and 2,700 of those were also season ticket holders. So this information then has allowed Fox to communicate in a much more targeted and coordinated manner on a club-by-club basis. So they've been able to reward active customers and incentivize lapsed and non-Fox customers appropriately, as well as providing a wealth of information on insights and customer behavior. So that's a relatively new project that's been delivered. And again, we're happy to share some more information on that when appropriate. Next, we're looking at the ways in which we can begin to understand the fan base beyond just the transactional and behavioural nature. So every individual in the UK fits into one of these 15 mosaic groups, which is largely based on affluence, but not entirely. As you can see, we've got City Prosperity in Group A, which is kind of £150,000 a year, living in city centres, all the way down to urban cohesion and in between domestic success and family basics. So what we've been working on with clubs in recent times is creating a number of micro-marketing activation campaigns via email, SMS, direct mail and app, and targeting the correct sponsored product to the relevant fan segment. So we've run these campaigns for all types of different sponsors: car leasing, accounting software, sports brands, energy suppliers. So think about your sponsorship roster. Which type of products and services do they sell? And how can you target the right product and service to the right fans? So in the car leasing example, these are fans, and we know who the fans are who are more likely to drive a Ferrari versus the fans that are more likely to drive a Fiat. So we move away from that blanket approach on sponsorship and partner offers. We've got a bunch of really strong case studies which will show a much greater propensity for adding fans to the sponsorship sales funnel. And ultimately, that's why sponsors are working with everyone. So you need a willing partner to engage in the program, but in general, the principle is fairly simple. This then leads us on to seamlessly onto my offers. So we've reflected today on the increased level of usage across single sign-on in a number of our presentations. And that, coupled with the loss of sponsor inventory since COVID, has led us to build out further on our My Products offers. So there's a few examples that we're working on at the moment where we've built for clients the ability for fans to access this directly through their single sign-on account. So using the Mosaic classification alongside supporter entitlements, and by that I mean season ticket holder versus a member, for example, we're able then to create these compelling offers from partners and sponsors directly to the fans within their digital account. So it's cost effective, it provides clear digital metrics for brands, a relevant offer for fans, and opens up some new inventory for clubs. So hopefully a win-win all round. And that's a very quick review of some of the sponsor activation work we've undertaken during COVID. And now I'm going to hand over to Mike Banville at SSB.
Hi, I'm Mike Banville, the CEO at SSB. I'm really excited to spend a little bit of time with you all today and to announce our new partnership with Sports Alliance. Sports Alliance and SSB, we have a lot in common, both a very common history and sense of purpose in terms of how we serve the industries we work with. We both believe in this concept of personalizing sport, bringing data management and enabling tool sets to you, the sports clubs, to help you engage your fans most effectively. So as part of the partnership, what we're seeking to do is bring some of what we think are best in industry, sports industry that is, capabilities to each of the respective client bases, both the SSB client base in North America and the Sports Alliance client base in Europe. In the presentation that follows, we're going to spend a little more time give you a bit of background on SSB, since most of you probably don't know us yet. Talk about our capability, our client base, and how we work with some of the clients in North America. But we're also going to spend a good chunk of time focusing on one of those first areas of capability that the Sports Alliance team and SSB think really can provide value to you all in the European market. It's an offering we call Sponsorship Central. It really is about helping you both sell to and deliver to your sponsors most effectively, really delivering that ROI and value that they're looking for. So with that, we're going to shift to the rest of the presentation, but I want to thank you for the time today, and just know we really do look forward to working with all of you and the Sports Alliance team. Thank you.
SSB is a leading data management and analytics platform provider. We work with 4 main markets: professional sports and entertainment, college athletics, higher education fundraising, and nonprofits. SSB's core offerings include a data management solution and a proprietary CRM software. SSB works with dozens of professional sports franchises and half of the Power 5 athletics universities in the United States. Leagues such as the NFL and the NHL trust SSB to steward their sponsorship sales analysis with their member clubs. Brands across the U.S., the Kansas City Chiefs, the Los Angeles Dodgers, Philadelphia Phillies, Cleveland Browns, among many others, leverage SSB software to manage their sponsorship business cycle. These organizations trust SSB with their data and take advantage of SSB's modern technologies to deliver actionable insights for the organization. With our Sponsorship Central software, rights holders can manage their entire sponsorship ecosystem, from pipeline to inventory to contracting to fulfillment and activation. Clubs will streamline business processes and harness their valuable sponsorship data to fuel business intelligence. If you are a sports club, brand, property, or agency involved in the sponsorship world, we know these are uncertain times. But we all know that when things pass, fans will be more ready than ever to support their favorite teams and sports as they re-enter the arena. In the meantime, fans are looking for distractions and leadership from their favorite sports idols and heroes. There is no better time than now to propel your partnerships forward through a data-driven approach with a lens to ROI that saves time and grows revenue. With the right tools and metrics behind you, your organization could create new sponsorship opportunities and growth. There is no doubt that sponsors will be more cautious with their financial commitments. Sports organizations will need to deliver regular ROI data around sponsorship performance to keep partners happy and create new sponsorship opportunities to drive revenue. The harsh reality is that oftentimes sales and activation fulfillment live in disparate worlds or are disconnected. Brands looking for ROI data are forced to wait until the end of the season for results. Properties lose countless staff hours to the chaotic and labor-heavy tasks of collecting figures and documentation for presentations. This approach leaves money on the table for sports organizations aiming to prove value while providing sponsors with a poor experience that can result in a terminated contract. It does not have to be this way. There is an alternative to the fragmentation and numerous Excel spreadsheets. SSB is excited to present Sponsorship Central, a comprehensive sponsorship management solution for sport. Created with over 20 years of experience working with the professional sports industry, Sponsorship Central is the industry-leading CRM and sponsorship fulfillment platform. It is the only solution on the market right now that addresses all the pervasive pain points around underperforming sponsorships and the everyday challenges and inefficiencies for sales and activation teams. Sponsorship Central offers a world-class, easy-to-use interface that addresses the traditional challenges teams face while integrating every step of a partnership to deliver day-to-day measurability, accountability, and cost-saving efficiency. Sales and activation teams can now work in tandem with a solution developed specifically for the sports industry. A CRM with time and cost-saving tools that document every step of the sales process, including researching new sales targets, tracking lead development, building a contact database, creating a proposal, or finalizing a contract. The Discovery CRM user interface is intuitive, efficient, and powerful, empowering your sales staff to manage their day effectively. The homepage displays a full sales tracking pipeline, while in-depth customer information shows in one simple view. User-based filters and search enable quick navigation and organization of records. With a company record, traditional CRM information is readily available via Discovery user interface. Add a potential partner to your pipeline, track your communication and activity, and make sure you add your contact relationships to the system. Navigate the prospect through a workflow defined by your organization. Once a lead is qualified, build out the proposal and hold the inventory through the deal panel screen. Easily manage contract terms, specific notes, inventory units sold, and revenue from the same view. Properties can monitor sales performance in CRM to track what inventory is in demand and what needs a boost. Then strategically adjust pricing accordingly. Manage your inventory limits to avoid overselling and keep a close eye on your availability situation. Every organization can manage their own specific rate card of assets unique to them. As the team manages their day, quickly access reports and metrics to track pipeline and season revenue. Once a contract is inked, Sponsorship Central integrates sold assets from Discovery CRM directly into the track interface, eliminating manual entry and potential for error. Many organizations experience numerous pain points with this transition from sale to activation. There are often multiple spreadsheets, sticky notes, and emails floating throughout the organization. Track automates large amounts of manual work and communication, saving valuable time. The Track homepage lists where every partnership stands by tracking the percentage of fulfilled activations, allowing teams to monitor progress and ensure agreements are on schedule. The Track homepage is also shared with the clients, allowing them access to the information they need when they need it. Send automatic notifications to partners when assets are fulfilled, capture every detail of sponsorship fulfillment in one platform, store files of any size and type, and create eye-catching professional presentation in minutes to deliver to partners real-time progress on fulfillment and ROI. Give your sponsorship, sales, and activation efforts true revenue maximizing power. With the industry's most sophisticated and intuitive inventory tracking capabilities, your team can assemble deals, build contracts, and track execution with SSB's end-to-end solution. Help ensure transparency and accountability across the organization and harness real-time sales data to accelerate your pipeline. To derive maximum value from sponsor partnerships, you need SSB. Over 100 organizations trust SSB as a partner to help ensure business objectives are met. Where others see a challenge, we see an opportunity to improve, and have helped many clubs solve these tough challenges.
God bless America. Thank you very much for that, Mike. Thank you very much to SSB. It's going to be an exciting partnership, I think. We do have a couple of questions, if we can jump. Great, we've got Zach Taylor, product operations from SSB with us, and I think we also have Mike Banville if he needs to be coordinated in. Two questions have come in. The first one refers to whether the product is ready in terms of tax and currency and other issues for use in the United Kingdom, Europe, and Latin America, please.
Yep, so we'll be working with the Sports Alliance team here in the very immediate future for some early adopters. We believe it's ready, but once we get moving and onboarding, we'll address some of those specific issues as quickly and as soon as possible.
Great, thank you. And I think we had one more, yeah, there it is. We indeed had one more question. You talked about some of the franchises that work with it, but could you describe some of the brands, some of the actual sponsors of your clients who have benefited and been involved in the use of the software?
So right now, our primary client base is the major pro teams in the U.S. Clubs from the NFL, NHL, the other various markets. So we don't actually work directly with the brands themselves, but we do believe there is more traction there and an opportunity to work with them and the teams as that these companies have major partnership departments trying to track this stuff, hundreds of partners elsewhere. So we do believe there's an opportunity, but we don't work directly with the brands themselves at this point.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Zach. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the presentations.